Halfway between Boston and Providence, it's the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the New England Patriots. So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. First carry for Joe Mixon. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
It's a loss of 2.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
2nd down, it's Stafford. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9. And 3rd down coming up.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And the defense knew they had to be ready for anything here on 3rd and short. They decided to put the ball in the air, and they might have been better off keeping that ball on the ground because that defense was ready for it, and they were all over.
1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Here's a run with the rookie from Ohio State. Room to run inside the 40. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On 2nd down, here's Penix. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
They need to get to the 22, but now face 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
Andy Borregales on for the field goal. A 44.
His kick is good. And the Raiders are out to an early 3-0 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
This is going to be taken in at the 3. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
They're on the 17-yard line.
On first down, they'll start with Mixon. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
26. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and inches.
From the gun, here's Stafford. He'll find the rookie out of Iowa State, Jaden Higgins. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
That one caught by the former Lion, T.J. Hawkinson. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. And it'll bring up second down. Again, it's Stafford. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, New England.
And this is so much of the skill sets that we're seeing around the league at the running back position. You don't want to have to sub your running back off the field, Mike, when you build what they call these empty or 5-wide sets. Can you keep your running back and run true receiver routes and be a threat? Because when you can, there's a lot of big plays to be made.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
Theomatic only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's third and 7.
A shotgun snap to Stafford. Catch left side is made by Higgins.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Hey, 5-0! Hey.
Try to get him to jump. Did not work. Good job by the defense to stay disciplined. It's a delay game. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This will be a 48-yard attempt. He pushed this one to the right. No good. And And this is going to remain a 3-point game.
And you could see it pretty clearly, Mike. He just kind of comes across the ball there. That one started right, and it just never came back.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
On 2nd down, Penix. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down. Here's Penix. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down. Running left is Judkins. He's belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this line.
He'll go down. They drop him for the sack on the final play of this 1st quarter. So, 1st quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. 3-0 is our score. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Penix. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. Well, 3rd and 19, no problem, as they convert for the 1st down. Neighbors in motion. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. From the 21, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Johnson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Puna 4 working his way in to register his 1st sack of the new season. All the way back at the 14 now. 2nd down and goal. Up the middle goes Judkins here.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
Line of scrimmage, the 2-yard line. It's 3rd down and goal. Johnson will score. Touchdown, Raiders.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
This one fielded at the 15. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Stafford. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Big Ed Oliver taking him down for the 1st sack of this new campaign. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. That's caught left side by Hawkinson. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
3rd down and long.
Third and a long way to go.
Easy, easy. 11.
Working out of the gun, Stafford. That's to the sideline and intercepted. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up 1st and goal.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
In motion is Warren. Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. Scrambling to his left. He'll tuck it and take off.
Coming into the game, this is something defensively you have to be aware of. When this quarterback gets a chance and he sees some daylight, he's going to try to take it in on his own. But not in this case. They were quick to react, stop him short. Now brings up 3rd and goal.
On 3rd and goal, it's Penix. Oh, man, wide open. He's got it. Cade Otton. Touchdown, Raiders. The extra point is good. And the Raiders move further out in front. It is now 17-0. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. This taken at the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Stafford now to throw on 1st down. Oh, a loose football. One of his teammates is there to pick it up. 2 minutes remaining here in this this first half. We're back to Foxborough after this.
Double right. Ready.
Now a second down throw for Stafford. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
It's now third down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half.
And the pressure's too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
And he'll wind up taking this all the way down to the Raiders, 18. That one good for 26 yards.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, Las Vegas.
So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. Out of the pistol, a run with Judkins. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. He's fought through that first contact. It'll bring up second down.
A gain of a yard brings up second down at the 17-yard line.
From the gun, here is Penix. Exiting the pocket right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's in! Tyler Warren. Touchdown, Vegas. For Warren, he had 25 touchdowns during his Penn State days. That's his first in the NFL.
Patriots, nothing.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Set.
On first down, Stafford. This one complete to Higgins. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Big 20.
First down, Stafford. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
Stafford now on second down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
New England going to take their second timeout. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime.
First and 10 at the 39.
From the 39, here's a first and 10. To the air again, Stafford. He'll air one out for Higgins. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
It leads to second.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver. It's second down.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
He's taken down just shy of the 10. Pats will stop it here. They'll use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number one.
10 at the 11-yard line.
Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. Throwing again is Stafford. The ball comes out, and the Raiders have come up with it. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it. And that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Second and 10.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, we'll keep this one on the ground. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. They need to get to the 29 here, facing third down. Throwing is Penix. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This will be returned from the 2. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Penix. Left side, that is caught by Warren. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up second and 9. That's on the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's second and 9. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. This one complete to Bateman. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Number 7, Rashad Bateman. 5 yards on the play.
Here's a third down and 4. In motion is Warren. Penix on third down. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down. The Raiders send their punt team out. This brought in out past the 20. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
Yeah, really with you. I should probably sound a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that drink you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drip.
Set. Move 60.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. Left side. That's complete. It's Sutton. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
10 at the 46-yard line.
Set.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Boye Mafe getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Check 6 guys. 180. Pick it up. You're embarrassing.
From the gun, here's Stafford. Downfield, got him, and he's got it. And how about that? 3rd and a mile. And they convert and pick up a first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Out of the gun, Stafford. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Hopkinson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive ends. This play is actually really well defended here. But I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is the tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. That'll be taken in by Mixon.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
He's got it inside the 5. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Mixon trying to create some space, but will not find Butler. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second.
Ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Mixon. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
A 2-yard pickup.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Rico Dowdle. Touchdown, Patriots.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. But now the question we have to ask is they're enough time to come all the way back.
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. This will be returned from the 6. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Starts with a run by Judkin. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
On second down, Penix. He'll get that to Quinshon Judkins. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time. Play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Get this into the hands of Neighbor. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that's going to bring up fourth down. The Raiders have their punt team out there as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. This one, returnable. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Now a first down throw for Stafford. He'll air one out for Higgins. That is caught! And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. What a big play there for New England. A gain of 48.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Down at the 12. It's first and 10. Back to throw is Stafford. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jaden Higgins. Touchdown, New England. For the rookie Higgins, the second pick of the second round. He has his first NFL touchdown. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Patriots are able to edge a bit closer. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10. From the gun, it's Penix. The ball's out. One of the Patriots has it. And he's going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you could ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
Johnson now to return. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Throwing now, Penix on first down. Into space at the 45. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. A gain there of 27 yards.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out. He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You know at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
He'll try and get there on the ground. 11 yards the gain. He does it himself and picks up a first down.
Really nice play call there that time. I think early on the quarterback realized pretty quickly, Mike, this is a light box. We got to take advantage of it. They get the right run call dialed up, and they're able to move the chains.
Here's Judkins.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
They run it once more with Judkins. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Winning first and second down, Mike, is the key to efficient defense. Hold them to one, then they hold them to nothing. Now they can unleash the pass rush on third and long. Advantage defense.
On third down, Penix. Quick slant. Looked in by Moore. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
So a big spot looming here for Andres Borregales. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Second and 5.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second and 5. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor, and this time it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it, because it could have been even a bigger play.
Stafford now on third down. And Oliver, he works his way in to record the second sack of his young career.
Brings up fourth down.
Easy, zero.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Not much there. Maybe a yard. From the 25, here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, here is Penix. He's got it at about the 8. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
First down.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. Second and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. It's Otten in motion. Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. And that ball incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
A 22-yard attempt.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
Set to kick off.
Safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. There's a reception for Chris Godwin. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 38.
Stafford now on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And 2.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a...
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. One of the Raiders has got it. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and a great return for the touchdown. The PAT up and good. And the Raiders will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Stafford. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
Gain of 16 yards. for the Patriots.
A first down throw for Stafford. He'll air one out for Higgins. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
I'm a big fan, Mike, of quarterbacks willing to take chances. I don't want my guys sitting there scared to throw the ball downfield. But as always, it does come with a little bit of balance. He tried to get that one all in one throw and just doesn't get quite enough pace on it, and it ends up going the other way.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders. They move to 1-0.